Are you ready for it?
Boom.
Boom. Deal with it, T Swift.
Hey.
Kelsey. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM on this Thursday before the biggest game of the year. I'm Jeremy Rabe, a.k.a. T Swift's new best friend.
And I'm Maddie Allison Taylor Swift Conklin. Yeah.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Say what?
But like, I don't know if we can get a close-up or not, but,
I don't know if we can, but
if you
look at
can't
these.
see.
And I'll move our flowers out of the way, Maddie, just because they're very tall. We love Rose Among Thorns.
Yes.
Teresa from Rose Among Thorns, we love you. But take a look. We got these amazing T Swift 87 shirts from Highland Home Custom Creations. Our friend Eric and Gage, they've been on the show a million times. Gage actually drew this. The artist drew this, which is amazing.
I want the hair on this shirt, like how it's billowing.
know.
I just want my hair to constantly look like that.
Well, your hair's amazing, though. But
Thanks, you
I'm just
guys.
saying. By the way, if you want, they're still. I talked to Eric, and we bought these because we wanted to wear them. I talked to Eric. They will be at the Farmers Market on Republic Road.
Okay.
This Saturday from 9 to 1, and you can buy these shirts, or you can buy these shirts at hhcustomcreations.com.
Okay.
Highland Home Custom Creations. You can find them on Facebook, on social media, their website, hhcustomcreations.com. And you can get these.
So awesome.
And even if you don't get it in time for this year's game, you can have it for next year.
Hopefully, they're still together.
They'll be married and have one kid by then.
They will, because they're getting married at the Little White Chapel for free, as we
In
learned from our
Vegas.
friends at TMZ.
But these are so cute. When I saw them and I was talking to Eric, I'm like, those shirts are just the cutest. Even though we didn't start off the biggest.
We
T
didn't
Swift.
start off, I know, and we've jumped on the bandwagon, and we are
bandwagon.
riding it all the way into the sunset like
Yes.
we are in a chariot.
And we've tried to wear our red and gold all week to support the Chiefs. We're all excited about it. I've only worn this tracksuit one other time in my entire life. That was last year.
I know, when he came, so he was already in the office, and I came through a different way this morning, and I go, oh! And he goes, you scared me. I go, I wish I knew, like, how I should know by now he's always going to be extravagant, especially for big events.
Well, yeah.
So now I have to go find a tracksuit that matches
Forever
this.
21. And
Yes.
I didn't know they sell boys' clothes at Forever 21. It was a sponsored ad on my social last year, and it was a very nice model wearing this. And I thought, well, if I wear that, I'll look just like that model.
There you go.
I don't look like that model. I didn't get
Don't
abs
sell yourself
immediately.
short. You
Didn't
look
happen.
great.
Well, thanks.
Just not like the model.
So go try, if you want to get these shirts, you can find it at the Farmers Market on Republic Road, 9 to 1. We like them.
Yes, we love them.
Also, too, quickly, I want to say I hosted the Boys and Girls Club of Springfield's Youth of the Year luncheon yesterday. Talk about impressive youth. I just want to say something, because this mom and this little 12-year-old boy came up to me. It's me and Owen Stronghainer, and they showed me this picture from 2015. If you look to the little boy on the left, the little one, he's 3 years old. That's Owen. He came and he used to watch my craft show when it was on a few years ago. And I met him when he was 3 at the Lawn and Garden show. And he walked up and she goes, can we get another picture? Here's now little Owen Stronghainer, 12 years old, and he was nominated yesterday for Junior Youth of the Year through the Springfield Boys and Girls Club. And I was like, oh my gosh, talk about a full circle moment. I was like, this little boy is the sweetest boy ever. And best of luck to him in his future endeavors. He's just amazing. And then, of course, I got to see Brandy Harris, who is the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club. I think we have that one, maybe. She is
Oh my gosh.
a ball of energy, my friend, okay?
Yeah.
CEO of the Boys and Girls Club. She has done such great things with that organization, and she cares so much about the youth in our community. So it was a great day to celebrate the youth and name. Now they're going on to the state competition and then nationals.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Yes.
That's awesome. I want to give a shout out to Jessica, who I met at Walmart yesterday. Thanks for introducing yourself. And her 2 daughters, who tune into our show every day before school. Ladies, thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Hello, hello.
How old are the daughters?
11 and 9.
11 and 9.
We got young viewers, okay?
I wish we could have met you in person, but
But hey.
I feel like I'm Superman all day with like,
Oh, I know.
I'm gonna go to a phone booth and be like,
Are
I'm
you,
Officer
Angela and
Taylor
Jesse,
Swift.
are you getting like Superman vibes?
I feel it, and if Jeremy were to like put the glasses on, I would not even recognize him.
I have glasses. I have my fake glasses in my
okay.
drawer. I should
There we
have.
go.
Well, dang it.
Missed it.
I gotta ask, how are you guys doing? Because you guys seem a little. Are you guys stressed? Are you guys overwhelmed? Are you excited about the big game? Is that what you're focusing
I think
on?
I'm just prepared. We're
Prepared,
just really
okay.
prepared, in the zone.
It's
Very focused.
starting to hit me a little bit.
Oh, are you getting nervous, Jesse?
The butterflies are starting to hit a little bit today, just a little bit.
They're coming out of their cocoons.
We've been, yeah, they are. They're like Heimlich in A Bug's Life, like hanging upside down, like the big,
Great
big
reference.
fat caterpillar. Yeah.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah. I'm
I thought
Heimlich.
you maybe wanted me to give you the Heimlich maneuver to get the bugs
joking.
out.
Oh, no.
Like, Jesse, get those nerves out.
Yeah, just those fly out of there. So yeah, we've been, we've all been really busy this week. All of us.
It's
Yeah.
been crazy big.
So
Yeah.
it's hard to think it's Thursday today.
I know.
It's, this week has kind of flown by, so I'm hoping that Friday and Saturday do as well. Just to get me to Sunday.
Yep.
Fire up the smoker, get some wings going,
Oh my gosh, that
Relax
sounds
and watch the
delicious.
game.
be ready to go.
Yeah, because you guys have an early morning on Sunday. So.
We do.
You.
Yep.
Yes.
We'll be on at 6 a.m. We hope you join us on Color 10 for our Super Daybreak show. We're going to be getting you ready. We've got a lot of good stories to share with you. So talk to Art Haynes, who is the pregame radio host of the Chiefs. Actually, we talked to him back just before the Week 1 game. He's back behind the microphone after recovering from West Nile virus, so he's doing well, and I caught up with him a couple of days ago, and so you'll hear how he's kind of come full circle this year.
Wow.
And also,
He's the nicest guy.
he is. He's a sweetheart of a man. And also, we've got, you'll hear from a Super Bowl referee who lives here in the Ozarks. He has refereed 3 Super Bowls. Larry Nemmers. A lot of people out there know him. So yeah, Larry's going
Awesome.
to talk about some big game experience and his relationships
Okay.
with some of the referees that will be calling the game this Sunday. So
Okay, and this
Yeah.
is all of this stuff we can see on Sunday morning, right?
Yep. Sunday
Okay.
at 6 a.m. on
Sunday,
Color
6
10.
a.m. Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Hope
These are
to see you then.
cool.
So, we've got some fun stories for you today, though.
Okay, well, it's time for one now. Sorry.
Fun.
Yeah,
That's all right.
We talked a
Oh,
lot.
good. And this one's a pretty good one. I mean, they all are, but this one. So, of course, we're on Valentine's Day. We thought, if you want some relationship advice, you may want to avoid what this woman did. So, she was tired of waiting for her boyfriend to propose. So, she actually decided to surprise him with a wedding. Yes. The bride wanted to make it special, so she planned it at his local favorite golf course. The groom arrived thinking he was going to play a round of golf with his buddies and saw his girlfriend at the altar in a wedding dress. And he was not excited, so of course he left. One of the decorators shared this story on Reddit, and there's no word if the two are still together, and I can imagine probably not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not actual footage from the wedding there.
Oh, good.
yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of a Reddit post, but it's been trending. and-
Oh my
nice
gosh.
story.
You don't just spring a wedding on
No,
someone.
a proposal maybe.
Maybe,
Yes.
but a whole wedding at his
Yeah.
favorite golf course when he's like jazzed about going to play golf and not get
but-
married.
Even like the wedding thing, and like you
All
said,
right,
Jim,
boys.
even the proposal, though, I will never propose to a man. Ever, ever,
You won't do didn't Phoebe Buffet and Friends do that? Didn't she propose to a man, or she was talking about it?
I'm trying to.
Doesn't matter.
I'm traditional, but yeah, and it's just, I always said if you wanted to, he would.
Yeah.
So do am I talking to a room of traditionalists
Yes.
when it is the man who kills the bug and the man who proposes?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely.
100%.
Kill the
1,000.
bug with the knee hitting the
Yes.
ground.
Yes.
Jump the
And-
line.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
this bug here.
A
I
two
just
for
Hey,
one.
by the way,
2-1. Maddie, would you ever propose to a man? No. Okay. I'm just
I
curious.
couldn't. I'm too afraid of rejection, so I'd just be like, I
Do you think
can't.
it would be emasculating to the man to have his girlfriend propose? Do you think he would? I guess it depends on the relationship.
Yeah.
oh, I
That's
think
a tough one.
I think maybe if they've talked about it, it's in the works, and they kind of have their own understanding, then
Yeah.
it could work. Every couple's different, but just me personally, yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm with you,
Rejection,
Angela.
I
It's
just, I don't
traditional
know. I've
in that
always
sense. Angela?
wanted to do it. Yeah.
I've got a very important question to ask you. Angela.
Oh no, I was like, what is
Angela.
Oh gosh.
Angela, Angela, I've known you for a few months now, and it would be my honor if you make me the happiest man alive to help me toss to weather with Tom Schmidt.
Oh,
Will you help me?
That's beautiful.
Will you help me?
It's beautiful.
Can we toss to weather?
Tom. What's that wind out there?
I'm emotional.
Happiest day of my life.
So emotional.
oh man,
Oh, wow.
beautiful.
Long morning.
Cutting
Not a dry eye in the house.
Jeremy.
Boy, that was a close one, wasn't it,
That
Angela?
was so.
Angela was like, how do I
I don't know.
break it gently?
Get out
Oh,
of
my
this.
gosh.
I was like,